Food supplies are getting to Beira. The problem is getting them to the people who really need them. This is what happens when bread is distributed to the needy. People are desperate for every piece they can grab. Food is scarce and supermarket supplies are expensive. Aid delivered by air and water is not enough. The N6 road is the main road artery from Beira to the remote parts of Mozambique. It was severed in the cyclone.
You can get a real idea of the power and severity of this cyclone and the flooding that followed by this area. This entire area, as far as you can see, was covered in water. It destroyed everything around here. The power here even pushed off this car off the road, and miraculously the driver escaped. He swam to safety, but it destroyed about 100 meters of road that had been newly built by the Chinese.
The road was cut for a week. On Sunday it reopened after Chinese contractors and local workers worked day and night to build a new stretch and restore a vital lifeline that serves Malawi, Zambia and Zimbabwe.
This road being damaged is bad for Mozambique. You can see we have a situation like Beira City as well. For us to get there to do our relief help is getting difficult. But like I've said, for Mozambique and also for the landlocked country, neighboring countries, the road is extremely important.
Food is needed everywhere. Amina and her sister Regina live next to the road. Their home was destroyed in the surge that swept the road away. They said the water was up to their necks and they had to climb trees to survive. But their aunt and cousin drowned. She told me that she thought she was going to die that day, but since then they have received no help or food or shelter. She says she prefers to stay here with family and hardship rather than go to Beira with nothing. It's the same story for hundreds, perhaps thousands of people who prefer to live in makeshift shelters close to where their homes once stood. Mozambique is relying on the outside world for help, but local people are rallying around too to help their fellow countrymen. At this church in Beira, they were collecting money and food for the victims.
It's going to take time to recover. Our houses were basic, but they were not built in one day or a week. We will need more time, 5 years, 10 years. It will depend on what people will have to build with. Now we need stronger material, but our spirit is strong.
Mozambique will need support for some time to come, and for many their lives will never be the same again. Tony Birtley, Al Jazeera, Lamego, Central Mozambique.